Hi everybody, today I have two of my favorite Thai dish to share with you. Many years ago, and people really highly recommended Thai food for me. I'm not really budge. I try some, I really don't like it. Until I really found these things called lemongrass, and the smell is so wonderful. It kind of like lemony ginger flavor. And then I found this. And today we won't cook it. I just want to show you it's Thai basil. It's really good. And this fresh coriander, and the Chinese like it very much. And sometimes we use as a decoration more than cooking, but Thai people really use this to cook. And then the green chili, just wonderful. And then the combination things make today's dish is so wonderful. And actually, you can use all kind of meat, and you can use shrimp, you can use beef and pork, and today we will use chicken breast, okay? And sometimes, most of the time when we cook, we cut, we call this straight cut, right? Yeah, just hold your finger like that and just straight cut. But today it just happened we use this kind of chicken, very delicate kind of meat, like fish fillet or seafood and chicken breast. Or you can use this kind of technique, and we call diagonal cut. And just cut a piece, whatever piece you like, okay? Yeah. And then for Thai cooking, they are not really keen for marinate the meat. But as a Chinese, I can't stand any meat without marinade put in the wok to stir fry. So, and then we already cut some chicken, and this chicken we just briefly marinate with some salt and cornstarch water. Okay, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch water will go around ½ pound of chicken. Okay, yeah. So, and then the meat is ready, and then you see all the spices here. And this is garlic naturally. This for coloring, it's chopped sweet red pepper. Just make the color. And the chopped onions and chopped ginger and chopped lemongrass. I'll show you later on how to chop it. And then the chopped green chili. And here I use Chinese cleaver to do almost all the chopping. But in Thailand, you will see lots of people use mortar and then pestle to dung. They just pound everything together, okay? Here you have all kind of fancy machine, cutting, chopping machine. You can do it at home. But as a Chinese, we always want to show off how good is the Chinese cleaver, okay? And the lemongrass actually is a very fibrous herbs. You see, it's very tough. So the outer space, actually, you don't need it to, you don't need it. And then you peel it until you feel a little bit soft. Okay, if in Thailand, this piece will throw away, but here we use a Canadian dollar to buy it, so I save the things. Okay, so actually lemongrass, you don't use the whole things. You use only the bottom to the most 2.5 inches, okay? And then just peel it until you find it soft. So today, for the show wise, I still take this off and then chop it. And then just let the smell easy to come out. Too bad, you can smell it, but it's so good, okay? And you just chop everything together. And as this dish, we don't need any vegetables. But if you do want to put in some green leafy vegetables, just enhance the dish, okay? And now, since everything already chopped up, okay, the rest things for us needed is just go to the kitchen and do the cooking. Yeah. That's it. Let's go to the kitchen. Okay, now we cook chicken with lemongrass. As I always mention, for the Oriental, and most of the time, if we cook a family dish, we always stir fry the meat and the vegetable together. And sometimes when we have a party, and then we just without the vegetables. But for this dish today, I think we just put a little bit of snow pea will enhance the look, and just give the dish a little bit of vegetables. And if you have any kind of other green leaf vegetable, you can use it, or you can skip it totally. And because the green peas is so easy to cook, so we just briefly boil it. I think I need a okay. So she's done. So I arrange on the top of platter, and then I start to cook the chicken. Okay, still use hot wok. Heat up the wok until the light smoke, or we cannot touch with our hands. This wok today is slow, you see? My hands can really touch it. Okay, it's light smoke comes out. So put some oil. A little bit of oil. The chicken. A lot of people tend to ask me what is the difference between Chinese cooking and the Thai cooking. Sometimes it's not that much. And when we cook the chicken, we prefer the chicken is really tender. So for the Chinese cooking, we will use some more oil to cook the chicken very fast. And then drain out all the oil we don't need. But for the Thai cooking, they have different kind of approach. They seems like the flavor more important than the texture. So they use less amount the oil. They cook the chicken longer time. Okay. Now we cook a little bit more until you see the chicken is all totally start to change color. So we put the chicken aside and put all the spices. This most important, lemongrass. And then the pepper here is just for coloring. Ginger, garlic, a lot garlic, and green chili, a lot green chili if you really like a hot dish, and some chopped very fine onions. Okay, and stir fry it. All the flavor together. You don't need to take out the chicken, and then just put the chicken aside the wok. You cook, all the flavors come out. Well mixed together. Too bad I'm on TV, you can smell it. Now the very, very tasty chili kind of fragrance come out. Okay, and then we put some fish sauce. And for half pound of chicken, maybe 2 tablespoons, or if you found too salty, 1 tablespoon. Okay, and then maybe 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon sugar. And fish sauce and the sugar is very, very nice combinations. Yeah. And then just cook the sauce with all the spices for a bit. And I always like the final touch. Good, tastes good. So, and then you push the chicken back. And well mix everything together. Let the chicken absorb the flavor. It's done. For Chinese, sometimes we find the chicken now is overcooked, but for Thai, it's just all right. Because you need this amount of time to let the chicken absorb all the flavors. It's done. It's very, very easy to make, very, very tasty dish. And then you just according your own taste and then to put whatever amount of spices you want.